Hey guys, welcome back to Draw Along Doodles with Walker. So, we're going to be making a cute little triangle Santa today. I am going to go with my paper vertical because I need more room up and down than I do side to side. And I'm going to draw a center line. And then I'm going to go perpendicular to it across the bottom. I'm going to try to get these two lengths about equal so that it's easier for my lovely little triangle to be equal. All right, now I'm going to come connect the tip of the triangle to my base and the tip of the triangle to the base. All right, so it's not perfectly an isosceles triangle, but it's close enough for our purposes. All right, you can decide if you want it to be a little puff ball or a little spiky ball or even a little round one up at the top. Then we're going to separate out the section for his rim at the bottom of his hat. So we're going to go across a little bit higher than the middle. Make an angle for a trapezoid wider than the triangle, and then connect it back across. Okay, now we need sweet little Santa's mustache. So we're going to leave a small space right here for his face, and we're going to add his nose that's as red as a cherry. From the side of his nose, we're going to come arch and out. So it's just making a gentle wave, and we're going to copy that. We're going to mirror it on the other side. Okay, now from the center line at the middle of his nose, we're going to make a shallow curve out to touch the tip of that mustache. Out to touch the tip of that mustache. Okay, now we're going to do a little U for his mouth. He's laughing and is shaking like a bowl full of jelly. Now we're going to come and curve our beard almost like the bottom of a crest. So if you are one of my friends who plays video games where there are knights or kings or queens, you often might see a crest. So you notice I kind of adjusted right here to get it where I needed it to be. Now on his face, in the middle of this side, on top of his mustache, I'm going to use a semicircle to create his cheeks. And then in just a little bit from his eyes, or in just a little bit from his cheeks are his eyes. All right, now we need to give him two boots. So I'm going to draw a rectangle and a rectangle, leaving a little bit of space in between. I'm going to come a little bit above the bottom of the rectangle and curve out. A little bit above the bottom, curve out. Now I'm going to curve in and let it go a little bit below the rectangle. Curve in. And then I like to give him a little heel on his boot. So I'm coming and making it a part of a square. Okay, you're ready to Sharpie. So remember, we go and do the things that we could goof the easiest first. So this is one of those big hot spots. What we're going to do is we're going to make it fluffy. So it looks like it's covered in that white fur or white fuzz. So I'm just going around my rectangle, and instead of doing that smooth line, I am getting it to be a scalloped line. I'm also going to come do the top of his hat because I know that is another place that I could easily not pay attention. Then I'm going to connect hat and hat. All right. So the next easiest place that it looks like I could kind of goof myself would be right at his nose. And then I'll come and do the mustache. The mustache. I'll get his little mouth. And I'm actually going to go ahead and color his mouth in black. Cheek. Cheek. Eye. Eye. Now his beard is the next thing that's more forward because it is in front of his costume and his boots. So I'll get that. And then I can get the side of his face and his garment. And now I'm just going to outline the boots because I use several different shapes to make them, but I just want the overall silhouette of what I did. All right, so there is Triangle Santa. Hopefully he'll be useful to you, maybe in a card or some sort of decoration you're making. All right, see you later, guys.